thanks for staying with us. We're still discussing the ministerial screening. We've experienced 2 so far. We're hoping to get the final list today. And what are your general thoughts? We had talked about a few of the fact that the few people that were screened, and were not screened at all, they were just asked to bow and go. I would like to hear your thoughts. You can call us on the numbers on your screen, 081-07641-679, 090-241-63440. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag your view tweet TVC so we can read your tweet. Others have said that the screening were a bit, for those who were grilled, were not properly grilled. You know, there's some questions I would expect that people would have asked. So when people give a summary about themselves, what they've done, which is great, you know, but the kind of questions I was hearing was not, for me, was not indicative of getting information of what they've done. It was just very, very basic. What are your own thoughts on the question?
They even used PT at some points because this Miss Mosawa, a lawyer, she was one of the 28 Nigerians nominated by, and she's actually one of the 7 women that have been nominated. And when she was asked to present her resume, she started talking about herself, her background, and how she came from a poor home, how she would have loved if her father was there to witness her success. And the Senate President had to interject to say, we are not asking you for your family background. We are saying you should tell us about the capacity that you bring on board. And when she was about to respond to that, Senator Abo actually had to plead her case to say that, because she's a woman and she because she's a woman and she's quite and she's quite emotional right now, that they should allow her to go.
Man,
and another senator allowed that to go.
There was a lot of
that shouldn't have happened. Exactly.
Oh my goodness! If I was standing there, I'd say, sorry, I don't want to be seen as I'm representing Nigerians. I'm not just yes, I'm a woman, no doubt, but I didn't like the fact that they kept even doing
so patronizing.
Yes, it was.
What?
There was a lady, I think it was this Mrs. Uju, the one that ran the presidential aspirant at the time. And they were said and I know also another issue that I had was the fact that they will let people from your own state question you, and those who ever patronize you. They first start off with, you know, our daughter, our different thing. So they were referring to her as our modern-day Mother Teresa. What did this woman do? She said she was helping the poor in a neighborhood. She had an NGO that was supporting people. A lot of people do that. I mean, that's like everybody gives back somehow. I know. I'm sure she's done really exceptional work. I'm not doubting that, but they made it look as if she's our modern-day Mother Teresa. How?
So
and how is that?
We didn't take
our screening.
Did not give it the seriousness that
it
deserves. And they just felt like this is like we're just doing
rubber stamping.
So there's no high expectation of the fact that we can listen to somebody and actually on this floor disqualify somebody. If that is the expectation they have, there will be a different response. Imagine on Monday you screen 14 people and 7 bow and go. So and we will feel like we're screened 14 people, but 7 was 50% bow and go. So what are we doing?
As you mentioned when Senator Yari was saying that this is you have a call.
Yes, Buhari from Kaduna. Thanks for calling.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Can you get some volume, please?
All you ladies there, thank you very much for the topic you just got in this morning.
Thank you.
Ibrahim from Kaduna, a first caller.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. You see, yes, bow and go season. Quite okay. I don't really cherish it. I don't really cherish it. Yes, I'm very happy that the way they grilled my former governor yesterday, we know him, we know what he can do, and we know what he stands for. If others will be giving the sort of commitment and handle himself here, most of them like that, we go far and have some positive coming from them, so that we should know where to place them and where they, what they do and what is protected and what is protected from. That is how to do it. But the senator, are they really serious? Look, governance is a serious business, which is good with the way they are doing it with us.
Oh, we lost that call. So sorry.
Governance is a serious business.
Yes.
I think he too is not in support of that bow and go. But I was going to say that Senator Yari was saying that this is a tradition. This is how we've always done it. And there are some traditions that should just be cancelled and needs to go. I just remember, we remember the year that Sanusi was being grilled and he outed them, the National Assembly, for trying to bribe them. I think there used to be a tradition where they would, you know, allegedly bribe or ask for bribe from, you know, those that they were screening. And I'm sure that tradition has gone. So this is another tradition that needs to go. The Senate needs to realize you're not talking to your friends. You're sort of interviewing these people for Nigeria. It's not about you, your relationships with them. It's about Nigerians and the job ahead that they are going to perform. Are they qualified to do this job? Have you honestly ask them the right questions? If you were employing someone into your office, are these the sort of questions you would ask that person? So I think we just need to advise the Senate to do better. And if the Senate feels that because of the relationships that they have with this sort of people, and they may be compromised or there's a conflict of interest, I think we should set up something like that jury system that America does. You bring people together and they'll ask the relevant questions. Let me take then these people will be even better prepared to come for screenings like that.
Let me take Dari from Kaduna. Thanks for Dari.
Yeah, good morning, ladies. I think the senators are taking millions of Nigeria for a ride. I mean, just look at what they call screening. Is that what is called screening, for God's sake? Give it to El-Rufai. Yeah, when it comes to developmental strides, he did very well in Kaduna, but what he did was one-sided. And the clip that went viral, that he said he has trained a whole lot of people, that he's not looking for a minister. I was not even expecting him to be screened. But having said that, the National Assembly, I think what they're doing is patronizing, because they know that there will be one side. And the minister being screened now will have to pay back one way or the other. I might be wrong in my assertion, but what we call screening is not screening at all. I think they should take this screening very seriously. So anyone that doesn't perform should be exit door. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Dari. But does this entire process show you the complexity of lawmaking in itself? Because you see people from different lawmakers, these are different people from different places. Some of them probably read the CVs. Others didn't. Because they just came, oh, she's my person, I just came to come and help you to support you. I'm here to support you. Because when this was Senator Abiru from Lagos, he was the one that detected that, uncle, you cannot enter primary school at 3 years old and graduate at 9 years old. He read it. He was able to see. Others were now just going to flick into the papers. Where is that? They were not ready. But he read. He came prepared. So there are some senators that probably go there prepared. But because you have other senators from other places who are there patronizing, they laugh over it. They now water down the research that you have done to prepare for the screening. So that's the problem with lawmaking. So they're all from different places, different backgrounds, different experiences.
Imagine those senators now in the next administration are supposed to become the minister, and you say just take a bow and go. But they were senators that all they were doing was come, aye, nay. A few times they would assent to a bill, few contributions, but nothing, like you cannot say this is one major substantial thing they've done. You cannot compare them with other senators that every day they are speaking, they are adding their voice to researching and adding their voice to causes. You can't compare them. So being a senator, they are senators and they are senators. We all know. They are House of Honorables and they are honorables. We've seen honorables that are fighting. We've seen the one that is, those that they say allegedly pocketing money.
Mark register. The senators that come from Mark register, they just come to jail.
We're not all the same. Some have 5 years in the House and others have just 1 year and they left. Some have lots of cases against them and they are senators and others have none. So everybody should be treated fairly. And please, the remaining women, don't talk to them the way you've been talking to them. It's very, very unfair to all the women that are looking forward to see representation. Give them the same respect you are giving to them. Bow and go.
Don't patronize us. They're a woman.
You know, I was just irritated. Let me take this call from Tony from London. Thank you, Mr. Tony from London.
Yes, Raya and her colleagues. I did listen to you, and you could please permit me to get out from from your topic. I just want to say something out of what you're discussing now.
Okay.
You could see that Kano's agitation it has come to limelight. It's affecting everybody. Everybody has noticed why he was agitating. Everybody is feeling it. Why you people did?
He's talking about the Southeast, the agitation
in
the
the
Southeast.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we lost that, Tony. I do apologize.
Understand.
All right. So, I mean, we have to wrap up on this, but I think for me, I mean, Dawana, let me come to you. Your thoughts on the fact that the women were being patronized. I mean, I thought the women were most prepared for this. I saw Beta Edu. Girlfriend was ready. She came to speak. She had her CV in her head. She was reading out what she has done. These are people that, and she probably prepared herself, thinking I'm going to be meeting some educated people who are going to be asking me questions. Yeah. I mean, they're educated, meeting some brilliant people who are going to be sending me questions. Prepared. But they're all just saying, you know, you're a woman, you know, very good, well done. You know, that kind of pat on the back. We don't want that. We passed that stage of pat on the back, don't you think, Dawana?
Yes. I totally agree with you. But with the case of Miss Musawa, I think she got so emotional.
Yes.
And yes, so she allowed her emotions to take over the competence that she was supposed to show out there, that she really had the competence for the job. And
that's Barrister Hannatu, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and as women, we should not let our emotions take over.
Even if it happens,
cloud our
give her a break.
A minute.
Give her a minute to get herself together, and then she comes back. Is that simple?
It's okay. We can be emotional, and then we will get on to the business of the day. That's not the time.
But she should have also stood her grounds to say, don't worry, I'm fine. I got emotional, but yes, I'm here to even tell you my competence. So we do not know if she had collaborated or conspired to say, you know what, I'll just break down. Once I break down, just tell me to go.
Nigerians don't trust anything.
I have trust issues.
I was supposed
to
be...
she should have actually, stood
I was
her ground.
thinking like with Better, it would be because she's also the youngest.
Yes.
You know, so there's this pressure like, I need to go and impress them. And we'll make sure I have my CV down. And you know, and from listening to her, you know, this is someone that has dealt with a certain type of people, a certain group of people, where they're asking you serious questions, they're having heavy conversations.
High-level
so she went there prepared for that sort of conversation, but unfortunately.
When the Senate President had called Otunba Gbenga Daniel to question, I think one of the, you know, as an astute leader, I just thought, as if Gbenga Daniel is standing, you're going to be in trouble. The same thing, he was just like, let us allow the person to go. I'm thinking, no, sir, please ask a question. You know, I wanted really something grilling, but
I think,
hey,
you know they were meant to be on vacation. You know they were meant to be on vacation.
Don't give
Maybe they were already in the vacation mode. They just want to get this thing done.
Anyway, we have to wrap up on this, but I think in a nutshell, what we've all discussed and agreed is that the senators come across that they didn't take this, they didn't give it the seriousness it deserves. Maybe going forward in the renewed hope agenda, maybe the next session, they should do a redo.
Yes.
For all the
bow and goes.
that bowed and go, they should be
so the ladies of your view on TVC are therefore recommending that our renewed hope president should please recommend to the senators that everybody who did the bow and go should be recalled back for proper screening. I think that's what we have said here.
Yes.
That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back...
The eyes have it.
We want to the next segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.